I want to take the concept of manifestation and shift it a little bit for you. I want you to experience yourself during this journey, this process, this experience differently. Because what often happens when we are manifesting our desires, we're having difficulties to really enjoy that process, to really experience it in no time. And the reason is not that you're not good enough, that you need to do more, that you need to show up better. This is actually what keeps you separate from it. Every moment you believe that. Every moment that's your assumption. It keeps you separate from what you actually want to experience right now. As simple as that. So what I want for you is to understand manifestation differently and apply it in a more effortless, a more easy, a more playful, and a more pleasurable way. Because this is what it's actually all about. I want that we are differentiating between manifestation and creation. Creation means that I gotta create something that is not there yet. But the truth is, everything that you are longing for to experience, may it be health, may it be a relationship, a loving relationship with your partner, may it be a family, may it be success, may it be financial freedom, may it be everything at the same time. You don't need to create it because it already exists. It exists as a potential in the field. So that's the first difference I want you to understand. So then when it already exists, that potential, it already has been created. Like, how cool is that? It has already been created. Like the $1 million, let's say, that you want to experience through your business, through your power, through your work, is already created. It already has been created. The relationship with your dream partner, that is exactly the way you want it to experience, already has been created. So the healthy body as well already has been created. It exists in the field. It is not visible yet, but it exists in this invisible realm. So then what it is that you are doing, you are making that potential, that invisible potential that already exists, you make it visible. One of the reasons why you don't make it visible yet, why you don't see it actually in this three-dimensional reality right in front of you, why you're not experiencing it with your physical body fully, because you have not observed it yet. Because you are observing all the time with your awareness, with your consciousness. You are observing that which you don't want. You're observing the unsuccessful business, the relationship that is chaotic, the family that is full of drama, the body that is not healthy. So that's what you're seeing, that's what is visible to you. And that's where your focus goes all the time. Towards what you're seeing with your eyes. And the more you have your focus there, the more you manifest that reality. And it doesn't matter what you want, it just doesn't matter. You can write it in your journal, you can visualize every morning, you can make a list, you can do your vision board, you can do your meditations, you can do it all. But nothing might be changing the way you are desiring it to change. Because you keep observing that which you don't want. So then it's about your awareness. And your awareness, on the one hand, is one part of your superpower. Because your awareness is your focus. This is where your attention goes. And with your attention, you observing it, you are making it visible. From being invisible, you're making it visible. And what does it mean, you're making it visible? It means you're manifesting it right in front of you. You're seeing it. You're really, really seeing it. Not only with your imagination, but with your full body. And the thing is, your imagination plays another important part in that all. The focus, your ability to really stay focused. But focused on what? That's the question. The truth is, most of us are staying focused on what we don't want. That's why the same stuff happens over and over again through different areas of your life. Because you keep observing the same things. You want something different. You think you're observing something different. But you're actually not. So then this is where the imagination comes in. Imagination, your mind, and your body, full on experience. So then observing it, that potential of you having that $1 million business, or you having that loving relationship, or you living your wildest dreams, however that looks like for you, is then you gotta observe you in that exact situation. In that desired space. So then, coming back to creation at the beginning, what I said. Then the truth is, it is already created because it already exists as a potential in the field. Everything exists as a potential in the field. And that already brings a lot of ease in. You know, it's already there. All you gotta do is to match. So then what does it mean to match with it, with that desired outcome? First of all, I want you to get into a state where you know that desire is already fulfilled. So we start dropping into your body. How does it feel? How does it feel? How does it make you feel when you know it is already fulfilled? You've experienced it already. How do you feel? You might feel at ease. You might feel very relaxed. You might be excited. You might be grateful. You might be full of love, full of passion. So what is that state for you? And then once you're in that state, you're going to keep that state alive. And then you start using your mind, imagining how it is to live it right now. How it is to live it right now. So then this is what actually makes you observe that potential. This is actually what makes it visible. Because then all by a sudden, you are no longer dreaming about it. Imagine it, how nice it would be. You are it, you are being it. And in that state, you start acting differently. You start acting in the way as it is already, the desire is already fulfilled. So that's the difference between you sitting down every morning, visualizing what it is that you want, who it is that you have to be, and really being it. Because it's just not enough once, twice, or 3 times a day for you to get into that state quickly and then go back to the old. Because then what is it that you're creating? What is it that you are manifesting? The old. So then it really requires you to know that state so well. And for me personally, it made a big shift, knowing it's already created, knowing, assuming, having the assumption, my desire is already fulfilled. And just choosing this assumption that it's already fulfilled immediately takes me in a different state. There's that ease coming in, that relaxation, that playfulness. And this is the state you're creating from. Not figuring out with your mind, with your analytical mind, who do you have to be a match? How do you have to think? How do you have to feel? How do you have to act? This is separation. It might help to get you into it. But I figured out that this way is way more powerful, way more profound, and takes you there faster. Because you're not assuming any longer that there's something wrong with you, that you need to figure out how to get there. You automatically know how to act when you are it. So you start acting differently as it's already fulfilled. And of course you feel differently knowing it's already fulfilled. And then you start observing that, the desire fulfilled over and over, again and again. And then all by a sudden, bam, you experience it again. And it doesn't feel unfamiliar because you've experienced it so many times in your mind, in your body, and you know exactly. That's how it is. So this is really all about the playfulness that I want you to go in there. Your heart that I want you to go in there. And I want you to assume those are a few important, very, very important factors for you to have a playful, a pleasurable, an easy experience manifesting what you truly want to manifest, what you truly want to experience. You know it's already created, it's already there. That already takes a lot of weight from your shoulders. The next one, you're assuming your desire is already fulfilled. Then really feeling it, make it all about that. I love music. Music that reminds me of my power, that drops me right into a different dimension. Music is frequency. It takes you where you want to be taken, if that's what you're choosing. And then I want you to stay in that feeling, and therefore you need awareness. You need to be obedient to that desire that you want to experience. Make it all about that. About being it right now. Reminding yourself in the moments you're forgetting who you truly are. You're reminding yourself, I assume it's easy to just go back again into the truth of what it is that I want to experience. So you're choosing that experience, how you want to actually have it. So I want you to be aware of what it is that you're telling yourself on that journey, along the journey. And I want you to choose different when you're noticing that it is limiting you. I want you to choose different. I want you to make the assumption that that which is limiting, you're shifting right now. And with this approach, you're going to experience magic and wonders right now. And your manifestations, your desires coming to you at a very high speed. Not because it has to be fast, but because you're choosing it, that it is fast.